We welcome you into Duluth High School. It is the ATL Peach Elite Series on the Radar Classic presented by the Atlanta Hawks and Metro PCS. Joel Hillsman, glad to be with you. This matchup will feature the East Jackson Eagles taking on the Grayson Rams. Grayson coming in at 2-0, averaging 73 points a game. This East Jackson squad coming in at 1-1, lost to Westlake in the regular season, but they also lost to Miller Grove in the scrimmage. Grayson in the green, East Jackson in the white, and we'll go through the starters here in just a moment. First for Grayson, who has the ball, Trevion Shoners, Austin Dukes, Alfonso Willis, Hafini Anafawozi, and Kenyon Jackson. For East Jackson, it'll be Drew Drennan, Travis Anderson, Lamont Smith, Karen Walters, and Andrew Scott. And Trevion Shoners will be going to the free throw line as after he was fouled, so that'll be the first team foul on East Jackson. Free throw. Front iron, no. He was going to complete the three-point play and missed it. Scoreboard has not given him the points, and now they do. 2-0, and Grayson has the lead. Here's East Jackson coming back this way. Gonna lean. It was tipped and bothered away. The Grayson bench being very loud. Smith trapped in a long pass. A turnover. So still 2-0, just over a minute gone by. Putting it on the floor and driving is Willis. Alfonso Willis coming in, averaging 18.4 points per game last season for the Grayson Rams. There's a turnover, and here's Drennan out in front ahead of the pack. Going to go with the layup, and knocked it away from behind on a foul. That's Travis Anderson, who was out ahead of the pack. Fell kind of hard on that right wrist, but I think he'll get up and be just fine. So going to the free throw line will be Travis Anderson for East Jackson. East Jackson head coach is David Boyd, and you know all about Boyd. Multiple championships at Berkmar, multiple championships at Milton. Free throw good by Anderson. Also spent a season up at Excel Christian in Cartersville. So now he's got East Jackson, which is Jackson County out there east of, like you're headed to Athens. Got that program now and has got some players in there and going to lift up that Eagle program. Has a beautiful facility over there. You saw them on SUV TV against that scrimmage to Miller Grove. So a 2-2 ball game after Anderson makes both free throws. Ball was deflected, and here's the steal. And here comes Drennan. Drennan leading the break. Hesitate. Stop. Inside the foul line jumper. Good. Drew Drennan is in the book. Drennan slaps his hands together, and he's ready to play. So here's Alfonso Willis. Willis is going to stop, put it on the floor. There's a short corner jumper. No good. Rebound underneath by Dukes. Dukes kicks it back out to the top, and now driving, kicking his scissors over to Dukes. Dukes a three. In and out, no good. Rebound going to be corralled and tipped away. Cameron White. Walters got that rebound. Here's Drennan. Drennan going to hesitate. Go down the lane. Stop. Good pass down low. Now they're going to have to kick it back out. It wasn't there for Scott. Scott gives it over to Smith. Smith holds it down. Here's Scott. Scott looking, holding, and it's going to be a bad pass. Recovered, hustle. Willis had it, and he's out of bounds. Grayson coming in under head coach Jeffrey Pierce. 50-31, have not had a losing season since he's taken over. They missed the state playoffs last year at 15-11. So far this season, coming in averaging 73 points a game and allowing 44.5 points a game for the Grayson Rams. Well, the foul will be called on Trevion Shoners. And they inbound it now, and here is Smith. Lamont Smith pulls the three. No good. Rebound comes down to Anafawozi, and a foul in the backcourt. I think this is going to be on Anderson. It will. Foul will be on Travis Anderson. His first and the team's second. So Shoners will inbound it and gives it over to Austin Dukes. Dukes is going to accelerate into the forecourt. Now peel it back out, give it over to Shoners. Shoners now into the corner. They're going to hold it and kick it over. That's Anafoezy. Now here's Shoners. Shoners goes around the screen. He wasn't there. Hesitate. Goes down the lane. Tried to kick it in the corner. Ball was deflected. He recovered it on the left wing. Bouncing it hard. Dukes with a layoff. Good. Dukes to Anafoezy, and Anafoezy's in the book. Hafini Anafoezy with the layup off the Austin Dukes find. So here's Drew Drennan into the forecourt. Drennan going to hesitate, step back, hesitate. Now going to go all the way, put it up off the window. No, he was fouled, and he'll shoot two. Drew Drennan, a young sophomore, is 6'1" for this East Jackson Eagles squad, and he'll go to the free throw line and get two. They call that foul on Kenyon Jackson. There's been much talk about this Grayson Ram bunch and what they may be able to do this season as Drennan knocks in that first free throw. .448 to go, first quarter. East Jackson ties it up with the free throw good from Drew Drennan. And they take the lead, 6-4. They are the white, and they are the home team. So here goes Willis. Willis scooped it up with the left hand. No. Tip follow good by Anafoezy. Anafoezy now with 4 points. Get that tip on a rebound. And here's Drennan. .420 to go, first quarter. Anderson passes it over. Walters' shot is no good. Walters gets the rebound. Kick it back. There's a long three by Smith. No good. Lamont Smith pulled a long three. Anafoezy cleans up the glass and gives it over now to Dukes. Dukes up ahead. It was deflected, but it's going to be recovered. And here's Shoners. Shoners skip pass across Alfonso Willis. Willis puts it on the floor now, skips it back over to Shoners. Shoners on the right wing, skips it back across now to Willis, and he pulls a three. Alfonso Willis, they were playing pass and catch over there, pitch and catch. And then Willis just decided to pull a three and yoked it, and it's good. And now they lead 9-6. Grayson average margin of victory, 28.5 points already. And that Grayson bench is loud, and their little section over here is loud as well. Here's Drew Drennan. Drennan with a little hesitate, jump at the foul line. No. Tip on the offensive glass. No. Walters back up and in good. Cameron Walters is in the book, his first two. It's 9-8. 3:15 to go. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you. Grayson and East Jackson in the On the Radar Classic presented by the Atlanta Hawks and Metro PCS. Anafoezy tried to put it back up and in. No, out of bounds. It'll stay down on this end. So now substitutions as Joey Chavez will come in along with Brent Latham for the Grayson Rams. Taking a seat will be Kenyon Jackson and also Travian Shoners. Down low. Shot was blocked immediately. Latham's shot was blocked. He recovers it, kicks it over. Here's Chavez. Chavez, long three, no good. Anafoezy crashing the glass, no good. Willis tipped it out. No. They will give it to Grayson and will stay down here. Coach Boyd having a conversation with this referee here. David Boyd, the head coach of the East Jackson Eagles. There's a three right off the inbound. No good. Anafoezy on the glass again. Man, he's cleaning up the board. Good hustle by Willis. That'll be out of bounds. And it will still stay with Grayson. And Andrew Scott had a word to say with the ref. Didn't like that. Good hustle there by Alfonso Willis. But it was out of bounds and it will stay with Grayson. Here's Dukes. Dukes running the point. Kicks it over to Willis. He pulls a long three. Back iron. Hill of the rim. No good. Rebound is going to come down to Andrew Scott. Quickly up ahead. Here's Drennan. Drennan with a little hesitation. Stop. Foul line jumper. In and out. No. Rebound. Anafoezy. A traveling violation on Anafoezy. Nick Edwards pulls off the warm-up and checks in for the Grayson Rams. Taking the spot of Austin Dukes with 2:29 to go. Drennan inbounds. There's a long three. Anderson in and out. No. Anafoezy again on the glass. No, that's Willis right there. Willis up ahead to Anafoezy. Anafoezy puts it down. Now they give it over to Latham. Latham back out to Alfonso Willis, and he'll set it up between the rings. Kick it to the right. Chavez, a long three on line. Good. Off the bench and into the scorebook. Joey Chavez, a 3-ball. And it is 12-8 now. So here's Drew Drennan. Drennan breaking free. He's very quick and deceptive and uses little head fakes and hesitation dribble moves. Give it over now. Here's Travis Anderson. Anderson getting a screen from Walters. Doesn't want it. So now he's going to try to go downhill. Stop. Jumper. Back iron. No. Rebound by Walters. Walters had to tip it around. It's a tip and a steal. Here's Willis with it down to the forecourt for the Grayson Rams. Willis to Chavez. Chavez over in the corner. Latham, a three. In and out. No. Drennan gets the rebound from the guard spot. Drennan in transition. Drennan moving to the right. Drennan Euro stepping to the hoop. Took the contact. Shot is up. No. No foul. Got his own rebound. Up. Shot foul again. Coach Boyd comes out and applauds the effort right there for Drew Drennan for sticking with it. So the foul was on Hafiz Enafawizi. That is his first and the team's fourth. Oh, Drew Drennan at the free throw line. 2 of 2 already in the contest. Both of those coming here in this first quarter. 83 seconds to go. Drennan bends his knees and shoots it up in there good. 12-9. Now checking in for the Grayson Rams. Marquand Shakur, 6'8". They imported him from the Northeast. He's a Connecticut. It's where he's from, the state of Connecticut. And Shakur is into the game. Welcome to the Deep South, young fella. Shot is off. No good on the free throw by Drennan. Rebound going to be forced around. They're going to get the layup and then a blocked shot by Shakur. And he says, well, welcome to what we do on the playgrounds of Connecticut. Block shots. They kick it out. And here is Drennan. Drennan swings it over to Anderson. Anderson pump fake, steps into a three, top side. No good. Rebound. They fight for it on the glass. Shakur, all 6'8" of them, pulls it in, and it's going to go out of bounds off of East Jackson with 68 seconds to go. Marquand Shakur, 6'8", number 33 in green, is into the contest for the Grayson Rams. Here's little Nick Edwards, gives it to Chavez. Chavez around. Chavez shot up and a foul call. And that will be on Andrew Scott. So Scott with the foul. And going to the free throw line will be Joey Chavez for the first time. Came in, hit him a right wing three. And gave them that lead. It gave him 12 points. Here's Chavez. Chavez first free throw. Back iron, no good. Austin Dukes will check in. Alfonso Willis will get a blow here with 1:08 to go. Second free throw. Front iron. Chavez missed them both. Rebound kicks back out, and it's going to be picked up by Lamont Smith. East Jackson running with Smith all the way. Layup, no. Tip put back by Walter, no. Coming away with it now is Austin Dukes. Dukes now hustling for it, and we'll have a foul call, and that'll be on Cameron Walters. Walters first and the team's fourth. Dukes now into the forecourt. Dukes will hesitate, goes behind the back. Dukes will hand it off to Lambert. Gives it over to Dukes. Dukes want to pump fake. Drennan closed out on him, so he pulls the three anyway. It'll be an air ball. Rebound coming down. Now to Andrew Scott. Gives it to Drennan. Got it poked away from behind by Dukes. Chavez recovers. Dukes, a left wing three. Short. Front iron. Rebound is going to be pulled down. Now here's a long run out. Here comes Travis Anderson. Showtime. Nope. Easy layup off the window. He has 4 points in the quarter. 12-11 now. The lead sliced down to 1. Grayson into the forecourt with 15 seconds. And here is Austin Dukes. Dukes gets a screen from Shakur, goes around the right side, kicks it to Lambert in the corner. They knocked the ball away from behind and a foul called on Lamont Smith. Brent Latham had that pump fake and he was going to the hoop. That foul called on Lamont Smith as his first and the team's fifth. 12-11. Chavez now will inbound it with 5 seconds. Stop. Going to dribble in is Edwards. Edwards with the floater to beat the horn. No. Rebound out of bounds, and that will be the end of the first quarter. The Grayson Rams leading the East Jackson Eagles 12-11. Welcome you back to Duluth High School. ATL Peach Elite Series on the Radar Classic, presented by the Atlanta Hawks and Metro PCS. East Jackson trailing 12-11. And a 2-point basket is made there by East Jackson. I'll check my book at the half and get that one corrected. 13-12 now, East Jackson with the lead. Dukes now will give it over to Willis. Willis picks it up. Alfonso Willis, second leading scorer last year. Leading scorer for Grayson last year at 18.4 points a game. Willis dropped that shoulder, offensive foul. So Drew Drennan will walk it into the fourth quarter. A minute gone by here in this second quarter. Drennan working on Dukes. Now he dimes it off. Layup good. Set it up. Andrew Scott with his first field goal of the game.
Nice lay-in the post right there. Joe, that's one of my favorite things when I see a big man when he catches the ball down low and keeps it up. Ooh.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, and a Fueezy with the reverse on the other side. 15-14, Grayson with the lead.
But a lost start with these youngsters. When they catch the ball down low, they like to take that power dribble. Just keep it up high and go back up with it strong.
You have to know when to take that power dribble. We saw that in that first game here with Amir Bryant. Not picking on him for Langston Hughes. He did that a couple of times. East Jackson will be inbounding underneath. Drennan looking. Now he's going to inbound it to Anderson. Anderson kicks it out to the top of Lamont Smith. Smith now back over to Anderson. 6:18 to go, second quarter. And he's going to pull a long three. Anderson, front iron. No, they took for the rebound. Drennan tried to save it. He goes out of bounds in front of the Grayson bench.
Kid has no conscience, launching from deep down there.
I'm about to have no conscience. Austin Dukes will bring it into the forecourt as Travion Schoner is inbounded. Starting five on the floor for Grayson. Another offensive foul on Willis. That's important. Willis only has 3 points, and that is his second. The team 6. Travion Schoners, Austin Dukes, Alfonso Willis, Javez Anafueezy, and Kenyon Jackson, the 5 on the floor. Those are the starters for the Grayson Rams. It'll be Drennan, Anderson, Walters, Scott, and Smith. There's a 3. Good by Drew Drennan. And a timeout is called by the Grayson Rams and head coach Jeffrey Pierce. 18-14, East Jackson with a 4-point lead, Sly.
And I think that's one thing about Coach Boyd. He has confidence in his players, and he allows them to have that green light to go ahead and shoot from the outside if they're open. You got to love playing for a coach like that. Coach Boyd, multiple championship winning coach, a legend in the Alpharetta area, even in Gwinnett over there at Berkmore.
Just say Georgia.
Legend in the area. He's going up to Commerce and ready to turn that program around.
East Jackson, fairly new school. And turning a program around is pretty good. He got into a very good situation. Went up to Excel Christian for a year. Coach Boyd knows his basketball here at the high school level, and especially here in the state of Georgia. Austin Dukes with an alley. No, he was going for Anafueezy. Taking away. Here comes Anderson. Anderson running the break. Anderson free throw line. Float off the window. Good.
Way to use that guide hand.
With 7 in the contest for Anderson. And they push their lead out to 6 now.
That's how you kind of clear out a path for yourself. Give little man giving himself some space to go up there and hit the layup.
There's a jumper by Willis, no good. East Jackson now looking like they want to kind of pull away and flex a muscle a little bit. Rebound was ripped down by Andrew Scott. Drennan picks up the dribble, but he found Scott again. And then the pass going to Walters. He saw the white jersey, just didn't realize how close he was to it.
He was right there underneath the basket. But, that's one thing I like playing with a guard like that who's going to find you. All you have to do is cut, keep your hands up, and be ready to shoot. Great thing playing with a guard like that.
Here's Willis. Willis holding on the right wing. Worked on by Drennan. Nothing to the basket at the moment. Bounces it to Dukes. Dukes with a little move. Got it blocked. Get it out of here. Walters with the block. The rebound put back up. No. Fighting on the glass down there underneath and a foul call. Kenyon Jackson battling all 6'5", 6'6" of them.
Number 23.
And the foul called on Andrew Scott. That is his second. And the team's sixth.
Cameron Walters, he's been active down there in the post today. Got a few rebounds, couple of block shots going on down there. Big man, 6'6", working in the post.
Oh, man, did you open the door slide? Air ball on the free throw from Kenyon Jackson. He'll get one more. Substitutions now as Jamarion Cox will check in for the East Jackson Eagles.
Jackson has to hit the weight room. Got to push that up a little bit stronger.
Goes through his free throw routine. Good rotation that time and knocked it in. So he splits them. And the lead is 5 for East Jackson as Drennan brings it into the forecourt. Drennan want to hesitate, dribble, feels it back out. They have picked up the dribble in the corner. Austin Dukes there. And a traveling violation called on East Jackson. Drennan didn't like it, but don't dribble to the corner and pick up your dribble.
Switching that pivot foot. Once you establish that pivot, you got to keep it. But, that's one thing. That's basketball 101. Right there, when you dribble in the corner, get ready for the trap. That's all that's going to happen.
Down low. Foul called on Xavier Shoulders.
My favorite thing is when the ref calls a charge and then the young man looks around like, wait a minute, charge? Me? Ooh.
Shoners hit with that foul. He has 2 points in the contest. Brent Latham will check in, and now Shoners will check out. Drennan will bring it into the forecourt. Halfway gone here in this second quarter. And behind the back, stop, look. Oh, he cuts it over his head. Drennan passes it down low. Walter's shot is up, no good. Jackson fight for the rebound. Austin Duke's going to come away with it for the Grayson Rams.
You kind of want to see a big man like that just go straight up with it.
A left wing three, no good. Foul is going to be offensive down low. And I think it's going to be on Anafaweezy. It will be on Anafaweezy, and we'll come back and shoot free throws, and that puts them in the 1-and-1.
Fouls on the Rams, number 22, sending number 5.
So Jamarion Cox, who just checked in here in this second quarter, will shoot free throws. Free throw is good, but a lane violation, so will not even go down as a free throw attempted. Lane violation, so East Jackson with a mental error there. It's 20-15.
It's one of those things. I used to have Coach Hook. He used to always tell me basketball is a thinking man's game. You can't think, you can't play. Got to concentrate all times.
Austin Duke driving layup, no. Tip back in, Anafaweezy. Lead now trim to 3. Here's Drew Drennan. Drennan with a hesitation dribble. Kick it out to the top and swing it over to the left. There's Cox, a jumper. It is going to be no good. Knox, excuse me. They put it on the putback. Knox, no. They fight for it. Pulling away now is Kenyon Jackson. The pass hit Knox in the back, and Grayson going to pick it up. There's Latham. Latham gives it off. Floater by Willis is no good. Here's Drew Drennan. Drennan's got Anderson up ahead. Anderson all the way to the hoop. No, was fouled, and Austin Dukes will get called for the foul. That'll be Dukes first, and it should be 2 shots, even though that's the team's 8th. 20-17, 3:06 to go. East Jackson with the lead. Justin Fleming getting ready to check in now for the Grayson Rams. Free throw is good for Travis Anderson. He is 3 of 3 from the line today. That's what you talked about, free throw shooting. That's one thing, Sly. I'm going to always talk about it. Free throws, free throws, free throws. I don't care what level. It's free.
It's free. It's the easiest shot in basketball. You're on the line. You're by yourself. Nobody's guarding you. Easiest shot in basketball. You got to be able to hit those. They say free throws win ball games.
And they will lose them.
Yes, sir.
If you don't miss them, guess what's going to happen? You put yourself in a position where you could potentially lose the ball game. Driving off the bench and into the scorebook, Justin Fleming with the drive.
Nice one-on-one move right there. Split the defense and go straight to the hole and lay it up soft.
Drennan kicks it over in the corner, going to go baseline. Lost it was Lamont Smith. Drennan recovers it. Now he lost it. Here's Alfonso Willis, and he was fouled. Not a clear pass foul. Willis still wanted to shine. Go ahead and do it. You're going to go ahead and do all of that and cock it. You might as well.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 2.
So Drennan is called for the foul. That'll be his first and the team's 7th. It'll be the 1-and-1. And going to the free throw line, let's see, will they send Dukes or will they send Willis? It'll be Alfonso Willis going to the free throw line. Willis, as I mentioned, led Grayson in scoring last year at 18.4. Looked upon to lead them again this year.
You know, really, I thought they were going to call travel on that play, to be quite honest with you. Took a couple of steps getting out of there, but I guess that foul came before the travel came.
Coach Pierce going deep into his book now, into his roster. Kyle Butts will check in. Willis with his 4th and 5th points as he makes both free throws. And Grayson now has pulled to within 1 with 2:30 and less than that in the half. Drennan driving layup. No, he was fouled. Everybody's been falling underneath that basket all day. Let's see who the foul will be called on. It'll be on 42, and that'll be...
Fouls on the Rams.
Nope.
32.
32, Kyle Butts. His first and the team's 9th, but it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Drew Drennan. Drennan with 5 points in the contest. He is 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
Drennan's doing a great job as a field general out here, just getting everything going, getting the offense running, finding the open man, taking the open shot, just penetrating, just being the type of point guard that you need to have on your squad.
And he's just a sophomore. That's his 4th point in the quarter. Didn't see my own mark there. There was a 3. So Drennan now with 9 points in the contest, and he's shooting for point number 10 and a 2-point lead right now at the moment for East Jackson. And it is now a 3-point lead as Drennan makes both free throws. So we talked about the free throws. He's 5 of 6 from the line. Here comes Grayson back real quick. No good. Shot is up, and it was going to be blocked. It was blocked. What am I talking about? Yeah, Walters got the block. So behind the back, and here comes Smith. Smith pass was deflected. Anderson will recover it. Travis Anderson for the Eagles. The Eagles in white, the Rams, they are in green. And there's a count on Anderson. So he's going to dribble and now going to float it left of the lane. Good. He was in control the entire time, Travis Anderson. What the floating jump shot.
I like that. Spread the offense out and just take your man and go straight to the hole. Ooh!
Went baseline, tried to dunk that thing home. Willis, no. Here come the Eagles running back this way. Drennan going to attack on the baseline. Hesitation now. He stepped out of bounds when he went down the baseline.
Got to watch your toes when you go down there close to the baseline.
Substitution now. Coach Boyd going to go and put in a young freshman, Rico Hallman, 6 foot and a freshman, and he will replace Knox. Jamarian Knox will take a seat. A young freshman in the contest, Enrico Hallman. Fleming running the point between the rings. He's picked up by Hallman. Swing it over to the left. Here's Dukes. Dukes trying to get tricky on it with Drennan. Going to drive, float it up. No. Rebound. Out of bounds. It will be off of Cameron Walters. That's the thing, too. You can tell both of these point guards are quick. Both of them doing a lot of dribbling and a lot of hesitating. You know you can get into a one-on-one sometimes with that. Here's Willis. Willis pulls it back out between the rings. Alfonso Willis. Now he's going to try to attack. Stop. Pull up. Elbow jumper. It is off. Rebound comes down to East Jackson and Cameron Walters.
You know, one thing, when they spread that offense out, they want to have that one-on-one mentality. But, you know, sometimes that's when you need to set a pick, get something going. If, you know, it's a man-to-man defense, get some help.
Anderson driving down the lane. He's been getting to the lane and pushes the lead out to 7 as we come up on the final 50 seconds here of this first half.
Right now, good old-fashioned motion offense. You need to find something, that one-on-one, man-on-man defense like that. There you go, turnover.
Yeah, Latham tried to go down the baseline, a turnover. Here's Anderson. Anderson pushing it back this way, and then he was pushed, and a foul is on the floor. Foul will be on Austin Dukes, and that will be their 10th. So it'll be 2 shots coming up for Travis Anderson, who is 4-4 from the free throw line today. He has 13 points in the contest, 9 here in this second quarter. Free throw is good.
And for the Rams, number 1, Nick Edwards, and for the Eagles, number 10, Xavier Clark.
So Xavier Clark has checked into the contest now off of the David Boyd bench.
East Jackson's been pretty much money from the free throw line.
Free throw is good. Anderson is 6 of 6. $15 points in the contest. Gonna drive. Willis all the way. No good. Didn't get the call. Out of bounds, and it will go to East Jackson. 9-point ball game. East Jackson Eagles with the lead as Coach Jeffrey Pierce looks on. He has not sat down, and Coach David Boyd has not sat down. Final 10 seconds. Drennan now working between the legs, between the rings. Going to try to attack, spin down the middle. Going to go up off the window. And the foul, Drew Drennan. A wonderful move to the hoop.
And you say that kid's a sophomore?
Yes, sir. Class of 2018. Drew Drennan with the hoop. 3 and 5 seconds to go.
You know, I love the skill and the discipline of the young man. With 10 seconds left, he had the ball at the top of the key, took his time, and found his spot to get straight to the lane and straight to the hole. I love that coming out of a kid who's, 15, 16 years old? Love to see that.
And completes the three-point play. We are at the end of the first half. East Jackson with a 33-21 lead over the Grayson Rams. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13 plus 8 is 21. Five, 7, 9. Mad at something. Blow them out.
Rivalry game, man. Too much, man. Last time somebody blew them out, they got to fight for the
We welcome you back to Duluth High School. It is the start of the second half between the East Jackson Eagles and the Grayson Rams right here. ATL Peach Elite Series on the Radar Classic presented by the Atlanta Hawks in Metro PCS. Grayson in the gray, East Jackson in the white. I'm Joe Hillsman. Sylvester Williams joins me. 33-21, and there goes Willis down the lane, layup, scooping, and scoring. Good, Alfonso Willis. Starting five on the floor for the Grayson Rams, and that is Shoners, Dukes, Willis, Anafuizi, and Jackson.
See, right there, he has to want to take that shot.
A turnover for East Jackson on their first offensive possession. They will go.
Oh, well, right there, when Walters gets that ball, when he gets that ball right inside the free throw line, he has to want that shot. He has to take that shot. He has to command that. You know, he's 6'6", tallest man on the court. Right now, he has to dominate.
Willis with a pull-up jumper. It is going to be off the iron. No good. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson got it blocked from behind. Young Cameron Walters very much hustling. Let's see. They will go with their starting lineup as well for East Jackson. It'll be Drew Drennan, Travis Anderson, and Lamont Smith, along with Cameron Walters and Andrew Scott. The starting five for the East Jackson Eagles. And they also start this third quarter. Duke step back, a three. Good. Austin Dukes, a three-pointer. His first points of the game. Cuts that lead to 7, and now Drennan will walk it into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble belt high. Be picked up by Tavion Shoners. Works on the left wing, gets a screen, goes around it, now hesitates below the three-point arc, now kicks it back over to Lamont Smith. Smith will peel it back out. Coach Boyd gives him a signal, and they'll work on something else. Going to come with a high screen. Stop, picked up the dribble, bounces it over to Drennan. Drennan shaking and baking between the legs. A blow-by move, got it blocked out of there. All of that, and Mr. Jackson was right there with the block shot, and a foul was called.
It looked nice getting there, though. But you got to finish.
You know who that reminds me of? What's the guy, the intimidator, A.B. And he's got the new video about the dribbler. That's exactly what that was, all that dribbling. But he got to the free throw line. Drew Drennan, free throw, rolls in good. Young sophomore, so his game will continue to develop as he matures. And he has hit his free throws. First free throw here in this third quarter. 6:24 to go. 34-26, 35-26.
You know, East Jackson is money from the free throw line. They've missed one free throw all night long.
Yeah, Drennan missed that one free throw. Drennan with 13 in that first half. And is that Anafuizi on the hoop, number 22? Yeah. (35-28). So now here's Anderson with a nice look and a pass layup. The shot is off, no, but tipped on the offensive glass in by Cameron Walters. Going behind the back, Dukes, and he fell down. Baseline, Anafuizi scores again. Anafuizi very emotional as he got the layup, but that was a highlight worthy of the real. Austin Dukes put him on skates. 37-30. Drennan now will inbound it. 2 team fouls here in this second half on Grayson. He's swinging to Anderson. Anderson on the right wing. Anderson going to penetrate the zone, float it up. Bad shot, no good. Rebound going to come down to Kenyon Jackson. And the pass was deflected. Good hustle and good effort coming in by Travis Anderson. So Austin Dukes will walk it into the forecourt for the Grayson Rams with 5.5 to go third quarter. Gonna hesitate, get all the way to the lane. Shot is up, no, he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. And that will be called on Cameron Walters, his second, and the team's first. So here is Austin Dukes at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. He has 4 points, all of them here in this third quarter. 37-31. Second free throw. Ooh, off, no good. Rebound going to come down to Scott. Get it over. There's a pump fake. Put it on the floor. Gonna drive. Flip it up. No good. Anderson. Rebound. Ripped down. So they kick it up ahead. Here's Alfonso. Alfonso now gonna drive. Alfonso skating through the middle. Floated up good. Alfonso Willis trying to warm to the task now here. And a timeout is called by East Jackson. And they love it down there for the Grayson Rams, Sly.
Alfonso Willis. His Twitter name is 20 Gets Buckets. I like that. He gets buckets. That's what he does. Oh, my goodness.
He does move as though he does get those buckets. .506 to go, third quarter. East Jackson with a 4-point lead on the Grayson Rams. Here at Duluth High School in Duluth, Georgia, it is the ATL Peach Elite Series on the Radar Classic, presented by the Atlanta Hawks and Metro PCS. Glad that you are with us. Across the network, SUV TV, the SUVTV.com. So here is Drew Drennan. Drennan, between the rings, and has a count on him. Worked on by Jackson. They put length on him, but it's really a 3-2 zone, and Jackson is at the point of that 3-2. So he bounces it over, and here's Drennan. They're going to work some of this clock now. There's the trap. Drennan picked the dribble up. He gives it over to Smith. Smith back to Drennan. Drennan hesitates, now puts it on the floor. Over to Anderson, who pulls a right, left wing three. No. Tip, no. Tip again, no. Smith was trying to get multiple tips. They still got the offensive rebound. Here's Drennan. Drennan down in the paint. Layup, no. Fought for it. Rebound going to come out. Austin Dixon up ahead to Jackson. Jackson running. Anderson came down and kept hustling on the play and deflected the ball from behind out of bounds. It will stay with the Grayson Rams.
Oh, the big man had two trailers. He's got to drop that one off, Joel. He got to give it up to a ball handler and let him finish that layup.
And no, they're going to call that in the act of shooting, so he'll get the 2 free throws. So Jackson at the free throw line. It is good on the first one. Jackson will get one more. Second free throw, back iron, no. Rebound comes down to Lamont Smith. So Jackson has split a pair of free throws today twice. So he's 2 of 4 from the line. Short corner jumper was not there. So here's Drennan. Drennan is back out now looking at a 2-3 zone defense. Get it in the middle. There's Smith. Foul line jumper extended. No, couldn't get the roll. Fight for the rebound. Scott comes away with it. Scott back out to Anderson. A 3. Good. Travis Anderson, his first 3 of the game.
You know, when things go right, they just go right for your team. And all that was East Jackson just wanted the ball more than Grayson. Fight on the offensive boards. Anytime you get an offensive board, it just means you want it more.
Pass was stolen. Jackson tried to kick it back out. Lamont Smith in transition. Smith all the way. Got smacked on the arm. Heard it all the way up here in a foul. And going to the free throw line should be Lamont Smith. 6'2" and a sophomore.
Fouls on the Rams, number 24.
That foul was going to be on Keon Jackson. All 6'5" of it.
Eagles and reports on the line shooting 2.
Mentioned this at the beginning of the game. I'll bring it up again. East Jackson coming in at 75 points per game, 1-1 officially on the season, whereas Grayson is 2-0 and averaging 73 points per game. Free throw is good by Lamont Smith. That's his first point of the ball game.
You got 2 teams not afraid to shoot the ball, not afraid to put it up at all. You know, but surprisingly enough, it's been a defensive battle for most of the game.
Second free throw is good for Smith. So he steps up and knocks in a pair and pushed the lead out to 8, 42-34. So Dukes now swings it over. There's Willis. Willis pulls the 3. Back iron, no. Anafawizi on the glass. Anafawizi put it up, no. They fight for the rebound. Austin Dukes is in the paint. Dukes is clobbered down, a foul on Cameron Walters. That'll be his 3rd.
Smallest man on the court gets underneath the basket. And that's just it. That's my pet peeve about offensive rebounding. Offensive rebounding is I want it more than the guy in front of me. That's all an offensive rebound is.
Austin Dukes, free throw, front iron, but rolled in for Austin Dukes, who is 2 of 3 from the line. Now, rebounding, period, offense or defense, it's about will, determination, and heart. You got to want the ball. You got to go get the ball. Go get it off the glass.
Exactly, and this is what people, you always see the scores. They're the guys who get on ESPN, but those guys who get down there and get those dirty buckets, those dirty rebounds, they're the ones who have the long careers in the NBA.
Archer head coach Joel Curve just walked in. They'll be coming up next. The Archer Tigers and the host Duluth Wildcats. Here's Drennan. Drennan gonna drive. Drennan floats up in the lane. No. Rebound gonna come down to Austin Dukes. I know a lot of people talk about Drennan. This is my first time seeing him. He forces and makes things a lot more difficult than they really have to be. Here's Anderson. Anderson dumps it off. Willis was there. Good defensive effort. It's up, no good. They tip fight for the rebound. Drennan is underneath. Shot up, counted, and a foul. And Coach Boyd was right there wanting the and one.
Wow. East Jackson definitely got away with a travel down there underneath the basket. But when things go your way, they go your way.
Checking into the game will be Kyle Butts. Butts into the contest. Drennan will be going to the free throw line. Drennan has lived at the line today. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Short. 8 of 10. That's still 80%. I can go for that. Offensive rebound. They kick it out. Anderson a 3. In and out. Rebound tipped around, and here comes Austin Dukes with it now for the Grayson Ram. Gives it up ahead. Latham ran into his own man. Chavez is into the game, and now a timeout called by Jeff Pierce. He think he wanted to take a moment to calm them down. 44-36 in an 8-point game.
I think that's a great timeout by Coach Pierce right there. His team's down by 8. That's just a time where you sit down. Let's think about it. We're not completely out of this game yet. Let's calm down, team. Let's get back in here and let's gather ourselves. That's a great timeout by Coach Pierce.
2:41 to go. 8-point game, as you mentioned. What makes it a better timeout is if you come out and score.
Yes. You always want to score coming out of that timeout. That's when the coach earns his money.
Inbound Willis to Dukes. Dukes now going to attack. Austin Dukes goes behind the backstop, floats it up good. That's a good timeout right there. Austin Dukes with the float. His first 2-point field goal of the game. He's had himself quite a third quarter now with 8 in the quarter. We'll be inbounding it underneath. Looking, and then going to kick it back out to the top. And here's Drew Drennan. 2-3 zone defense now from the Grayson Rams.
It's just too much penetration by Drennan. They had to drop back into that 2-3. Drennan was getting into the lane anytime he wanted to.
He was getting there a lot. Wasn't finishing it all the time, but was getting there. There's a long 3. Good. That's how you do it. A zone buster 3 ball. Rico Hallman, a young freshman. Shot is no good. They fight for the rebound, and now here comes East Jackson. Smith running on a break. Smith goes up, tried to dunk it. He missed it. Willis smacked the glass and hurt his own hand. Here comes Schoner. Schoner all the way up and in. Good. Schoner with his second field goal. That makes it 47-40. 90 seconds to go third quarter. Willis is continuing to look at his right hand from when he smacked the glass. He injured himself because he's looking at it and shaking it. Drennan on the drive, up and in, good.
It's like every time he wants to. Every time he decides he wants to get to the hoop, he gets there.
Dukes gets the screen. Between the legs, pulls a 3, good.
Nice.
Austin Dukes warming to the task here in this third quarter. That's his second 3. He has 11, all of them here in the third quarter. Under a minute, 48 seconds. Drennan worked on by Schoner. Now going to drive by him and pick up the foul. That'll be Schoner's third foul.
See, that's the thing. They just can't contain Drennan when he's trying to go to the basket. The young man, I'm really impressed by a young man like that in the 10th grade. You know, he's 15 years old, 16 years old maybe. You know, getting to the basket at will. They got him listed at 6 feet, but, you know, that might be generous.
Has a count on him now. And being worked on by Dukes. This has been the point guard matchup. Sizes him up, goes, gets to the foul line, kicks it in the corner. Allman, a three. Kaboom. Allman with back-to-back three balls for him. And that pushes the lead out to 9, 52-43 as we near the end of the third quarter. Kicks it out. There's a long three, back iron, hill of the rim, no good. Chavez, offensive rebound, put back and scores. Joey Chavez has 5 in the game.
Drennan just makes it look so easy.
Drennan with that layup, and we will close out the third quarter. It is a 54-45 lead. East Jackson leading Grayson. Back at Duluth High School, and Drew Drennan will step into a three. It was deflected and blocked. Grayson out running. Here's Alfonso Willis. Willis counted and the foul. Alfonso Willis with the fast break layup. Drennan with the foul. His three ball was deflected, and that started the break.
I think that might have been a frustration foul right there. It just really wasn't a good foul at all. I mean, if you're going to foul, make sure he doesn't get his arms up to hit that easy layup like that.
That's right, especially on the break. Willis has tried to come to life here in this second half. Free throw is good.
He gets buckets. Yeah. I like that name.
He has 7. That's Jimmy G in Chicago. Jimmy G Buckets. The G stands for gets. Slide just trumped you there, boy. You didn't come back. Thought you had a comeback there. Drew Drennan driving. Drew Drennan laying it off. Kick it over in the corner. Pump fake gonna go short corner. Now kick it around the horn. There's a young freshman, a three. No good. Rebound, pushing it back, foul on Anafauzi. That'll be the third on Anafauzi.
That was one of those times I would have loved to see Drennan be a little bit more selfish and lay that ball up himself.
54-48, 7:31 to go, and Drennan will be inbounding underneath the own basket. Take it on a layup. It's short. No good. Lamont Smith missed it. And now a foul unnecessarily in the backcourt. Will that be on Drennan? It will.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 2.
Rams walk it into the full court with Austin Dukes. Hesitates with the dribble. Now going to drive, put it up. No, and he was fouled. I think it was on the floor, but nope, they're going to say 2 shots. So Austin Dukes attacking and now going to get to the free throw line. Foul on Anderson.
At the line shooting 2, number 3.
Free throw. Short. Front iron. No good by Dukes.
Got to get some more legs up under that one.
Dukes free throws here in this second half. Now he is 3 of 5. All of his points came in that third quarter with 11. Second free throw. Good. So he splits them. And it's 54 to 49, a 5-point ball game. Drennan now will walk it into the forecourt, but he's going to be picked up at half court. And it will be picked up by Eric Hampton, who is checked in number 11 for Grayson. Drennan going to peel it back out, hesitate, go down the lane, going to spin, turn, pump fake, get everybody in the air. Shot is up, rolled off, no, put back in, tip is good. Offensive rebound and second chance points. Andrew Scott that time. Dukes floated and tried to get the alley-oop to Anafuizi, and we've got a whistle, and it's going to be on the floor. So the foul will be on Anderson, his third, but now they are in the bonus. Grayson is in the bonus, and it'll be the 1-and-1 coming up for Austin Dukes. Dukes 4 of 6 from the line. He's got 12 points, all in the second half. Free throw, good. Second one, bends his knees. It is good as well. So he stands up there and strokes in 2 more free throws. 56-51. A minute and some change gone by here in this fourth quarter. Joe Hillsman, Sylvester Williams, here with you at Duluth High School. Drennan driving. Drennan dishing off and a foul on the pass.
You know, I love the gym here at Duluth. Some of these are newer style gyms with the track around the top where you have to walk down to get into the gym. I really love these type gyms, you know, compared to the old box gyms where you walk up the stairs. I don't know. I like this.
Very nice setup here at Duluth, one of their older high schools with the facilities. This is the newer gym. Free throw is good by Drennan. Now, if you want that experience style, you got to do it, go down the steps and across the hall to the old gym. If you want to walk up the steps.
There you go.
All right. Beautiful facility, Duluth. A nice football field as well. Football team has been struggling in recent years. Well, for a lot of years. Coach Corey Jarvis was here for 3 years and gave them 3, 4, and 6 records. And that's probably the most success they've had since George Rogers was running the ball here.
You know, Duluth is kind of sometimes known as that other school in Gwinnett County. They're the one that don't quite get all the recognition that some of these other great Gwinnett County teams have.
Depending on what sport you're talking about, they are the 6A defending soccer champs.
Soccer, okay.
Berkmar has a soccer champ 2 years ago as well.
It's basketball season, so we're going to talk about basketball.
Duluth basketball team is going to be pretty good this year. I got to see them. We'll see them next, matter of fact. There you go.
Hopefully they will make a believer out of me. But I'm like one of those guys from Missouri. You got to show me.
I'm not saying how great they are. I'm just saying that they're better. They should be improved. I saw them play earlier. It actually should be a pretty good contest with them and Archer. That's our next game right here. I'm going to go ahead on and segue with this one. The nightcap, though, is the one you want to see. Shiloh and Pebblebrook. Although Decula's in this place as well. And, man, can Kevon Tucker fill up the bucket.
Kevon Tucker scores, and he scores a lot.
58-51, 6.5 to go. Dukes now looking at a zone defense from East Jackson. So Duke steps into a 3. Off the side of the rim. No, they go for the rebound. It hits the floor. Now 2 Grayson Rams chase it. And Anderson picks it off. Here's Anderson across the timeline. Anderson going to go. He drops it off. Shot is up. No good by Walters. Rebound going to come down to Smith. Smith to Drennan, a 3. No. Rebound put back Walters. No. Rebound snatched out of there and pulled down by Eric Hampton. 2 minutes gone by, fourth quarter. 7-point ball game. East Jackson leading Grayson. And Hampton going to go baseline. Give me that. Knocked out of bounds. No foul, and it will stay with the Grayson Rams.
He wasn't bleeding.
So Travion Saunders comes back in for the Grayson Rams. Looking on the inbound, kick it back. Long 3, good. Alfonso Willis, a 3-ball. Willis with his second 3 of the day. Drennan down the lane, blazing speed, laid it in the cup and it came out. And then they're going to get a steal, and Drennan laid it back up good. Grayson unable to corral the rebound, and that calls for another easy layup attempt from Drennan, and this time he scored it. Duke's down the lane. He was fouled hard from behind by Lamont Smith, and will go to the free throw line.
You know, even though that wasn't an offensive rebound, but it's like East Jackson has been killing Grayson on the offensive boards, even though that was a steal, you know, off of the defensive rebound, but it's just around that basket. East Jackson has been so active all night long. They've been active on the boards. They've been active on defense underneath that basket. And that explains why they had a lead.
Free throw good by Dukes. So Dukes now collecting his points from the free throw line in this fourth quarter. In the quarter, he is 4 of 5. In the game, he makes that one as well. 5 of 6 in this quarter, 8 of 9 in the game. Check it, 8 of 10. 8 of 10 in the game. Ball is on the floor, Drennan. Drennan holding it. Now he swings it over to the left. Smith going to pull a three. Kaboom. Lamont Smith with a 3 ball from the left wing, keeping them at arm's distance now, a 7-point game. Clock comes up on 4:50. Willis a long 3, front iron, no. Rebound, ripped down and put back up with a foul on the play. Let's see. Jaden Campbell is into the contest now.
I'm still trying to get a gauge on these refs over here, Joe. You had some almost felony assault going on underneath the basket, and then he calls foul on that one right there. I'm trying to get a gauge on these referees.
Free throw by Campbell, back iron, no good. He missed the front end of the 1-and-1. And a long 3, good by Austin Dukes. So Dukes has turned it on in this second half. 63-59, a 4-point game. Here's Drennan. Drennan with a nice move, scooped it up. Well in. Drew Drennan having a game. All the way, Dukes back this way. He was fouled.
Foul the Eagles, number 23.
Foul called on Andrew Scott. Dukes at the free throw line. It is good. So Dukes, who was held scoreless in the first half, making up for it and some here in this second half. Second free throw, front iron, falls off, no good. Over the back on Campbell. A loose ball foul call.
Foul on the Rams, number 10, Campbell. At the line for the Eagles, shooting 1-1.
9 of 12 from the free throw line is Austin Dukes in the game. So going to the free throw line for East Jackson will be Cameron Walters. Walters' free throw, no good on the front end of the 1-and-1, but Andrew Scott got the rebound offensively for the Eagles. 4:18 to go.
That was a huge offensive board right there.
Anderson floats it off the window. A little kiss off that window from the right side, and that pushes the lead back up to 7. Willis gives it over. There's a jump. Good. And a Foezy. And a Foezy begging his teammates to come on. Down 5 with 3:53 to go. Drew Drennan backs off of him. Now he has a count. Drennan gonna drive, lost the ball in the paint, turnover. Lead up pass up ahead. Here's Willis. Willis dunked it home. He measured that one up, Willis. With the dunk, he knew he was going to have an opportunity to get it, and he got it. And it is a 3-point ball game, and now the Grayson bench, they don't really have that much of a crowd because everybody was tired from football last night. 67-64. Drennan now picked up by Dukes, gives it over in the corner to Anderson. Anderson with the hesitation. Anderson on a drive and a foul call, and Coach Jeffrey Pierce does not agree with the call. And some of the Grayson faithful that are here do not agree with the call. Foul call.
The Grayson crowd is not very happy with that call at all.
for the Rams, number 24, Jackson.
Foul called on Alfonso Willis. Willis with his third. Willis has begun to get going here in this second half, or throughout the game consistently. Had a quiet first half. Free throw good by Anderson.
You know, right now both teams in the bonus. These free throws are huge.
17 in the game for Willis. Second free throw is no good by Anderson. Ball is on the floor. Here comes Willis. Willis picking up this way. They're trailing by 4. Willis all the way to the hoop. Layup good. Alfonso Willis determined to get to the hoop. And a timeout called. It's a full timeout. Charge to Grayson with 2:58 to go. So out of the timeout now, East Jackson will inbound it, and they're moving left to right in the white. We are under 3 minutes to go, and here is Drew Drennan. Drennan will walk it into the forecourt, puts it on the floor, now dribbling with the right hand, going down the right wing, now going to come across the lane, dumps it off, wasn't there, and they'll peel it back out with 2:38 to go. He has a count on him from Austin Dukes.
Got away with one.
Anderson shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Kenyon Jackson. Willis working in the forecourt, now gives it out to Austin Dukes, and they'll set it up. Down by 2 points, 68-66. Chance to tie, take the lead. Willis driving, shot is floated up, no good. Rebound is down there by Soner, got it in the foul. Travion Soners in one, and the ball game is tied with 2:07 to go. And that Grayson Round crowd right there behind the bench just really got up and roared.
Right there, that's one of those clear cases where he was looking for the ref to kind of bail him out, try to put on his acting shoes, and try to draw the charge. But sometimes you just got to play defense. If he was still standing on his feet, he could have recovered to help defend that little easy layup. But trying to look for the ref to bail you out, sometimes it doesn't work for you.
Travion Shoners to the free throw line. One free throw attempt coming to try and give Grayson the lead. Bends and shoots it up in there. They shot themselves into the lead. Three big points here in this fourth quarter from Shoners on that last possession. Trailing by one. Drennan going to get into the paint, kick it to the left. There's a long three, left wing, off the side of the iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Anderson pulls a three. No. Tip. Fight. The ball's going to come out. And Afaweezy's going to get the rebound. And the pass was deflected over there by Scott. Andrew Scott chased Afaweezy down into the corner. 69-68. Grayson with the lead, and Coach Pierce now is happy. Coach Boyd is not happy. 1:42 to go, and he calls a full timeout.
All smiley like my hands to the light. All smiley like hard times like God. Bad chips like God. Nazareth, I'm fucked up on you fucked up, but that got us at least. We are
1-point ball game. East Jackson had been in the lead and in control of the ball game most of the day, but now they are behind 69-68 with less than 100 seconds to go in the contest. And Austin Dukes will walk it into the forecourt.
Now, right now, I like to see the man with the hot hand keep the ball in his hand. You know, I want to see the ball in Willis' hand. Ooh, there you go. Willis has been the man with the hot hand.
Willis working on Drennan. Dribbling exposition. Should have been an offensive foul right there. I'm going to give it back to Dukes. They're just working that clock. They've got a 1-point lead. Dukes going to take it and peel it back out. Timeout call by Grayson. They ate a lot of the clock. Almost a minute 53 and 5-10 seconds remain.
You know, they took a whole minute off the clock. They took almost a whole minute off the clock. A lot of nice, fancy ball handling. You know, made a couple of trips to the basket and decided to pull it on out. You know, but in my mentality, I understand the coaching angle, the way you want to hold and you want to slow things up. But, you know, it's just my aggressive mentality. I want to get the baskets when I can get the basket. I guess that's why I'm up here and not coaching.
I got 2 words that solve that problem.
What's that?
Shot clock.
Shot clock, yeah, definitely needed. That's one of the things I'm happy that college basketball decided to do. They decided to shorten that shot clock some. You know, even the women's basketball, they had a shorter shot clock than the men's basketball. That's one of the things that just held back college basketball, in my opinion. And high school is next. Pretty soon, you know, during the summer, SUV brought you a lot of the shot clock leagues this summer. And I love that play. I love that type of game in the high school game.
I understand the coaches that like to hold the ball. I do. I just, I'm going to leave it alone. Willis now gives it to Dukes. Dukes over in the corner.
Well, unless you're Dean Smith, I don't want to see it.
It's like when people say they don't want to see the intentional fouling in the NBA. That's shooting free throw. Okay? That's part of the game.
Part of the game.
It's called putting the ball in the basket. That's an opportunity to put the ball in the basket. Dribbling and passing and running the clock, that's not basketball.
Exactly.
To me. When I'm watching a state championship game in Oregon and the final score is 13-8, I want my money back.
I need a refund.
Willis will be going to the free throw line now. 69-68. Free throw is good. Big free throws here. Grayson worked hard to get back into this game, and before you knew it, they were in front and just snuck up on you. And ever since they've gone in front, they stayed in front, but they hadn't been in front long. But they're making big buckets down the stretch, and Willis is putting in the buckets as well. 71-68 into the forecourt now. Going to pull it back out. Stop. Anderson a 3, no good. And it's going to be tipped up for it. And here is Anderson again. Anderson cross-court pass. Take it a long 3. Lamont Smith. Back iron. No. A tip fight for the rebound. Willis going to come down with a rebound and was fouled. And Alfonso Willis just pumped out a lot of emotion right there. As Grayson looks like they're going to seal this thing, a 3-point ball game. And Willis is going to the free throw line.
I think right there the age of East Jackson showed. All that youth in their lineup showed on that play right there. You know, they had the ball with the start of possession. They had 27 seconds to go. When he first rushed that first 3, he had 24 seconds to go. You know, he could have worked it around. They could have took a 2. Could have took the easy 2, but he wanted to rush that 3. And I think that's just the age of that East Jackson program.
First free throw, no good by Willis. Second free throw is good. 2-possession game. East Jackson with Drennan quickly into the forecourt. Going behind the back. Stop. Pull up. Top of the key. Airball to 3. Hit the bottom of the net but didn't go through the rim. And the Grayson crowd that came and supported this ball club, they let out a nice little cheer. 3 and 7, 10 seconds. 4-point game inbound to Willis. Willis will get it. Willis will hold it. And that will be the ball game. East Jackson loses the lead and they lose the game. Grayson with a 72-68 victory over the East Jackson Eagles. More action coming up next is Duluth taking on Archer.
Who's coming up next? Who's playing next? Duluth and who is that down there? You know who that is? Archer.